much do you guys know the effect of that Joel tonight, Coach?
Obviously, you don't have Joel, it's a big effect, but what you should do is give credit to Atlanta.
I know, obviously, Embiid's presence makes a big difference, but would you agree that the last 3 games, your defense has
Completely, D. Completely. It is so disappointing. It is so disappointing. And, you know, we have to own it. I have to own it. And we have to find a way to generate more of a commitment on that end. And you can start all over the place, and whether it's Joel or not Joel, you know, we should be better defensively. And historically we have been. It's where we've anchored our program. And at the moment we are poor. Right now, lately, we have been poor.
You got the ball to Butler there on that last pitch. You got to the rim for you. You got to the line. I guess about what you could ask for in that situation.
It is, yeah. I mean, I thought we had 2 lobs coming out of timeouts. We were able to get both of them. You know, we were able to execute, I thought, when we needed to. And I mean, it's a thing that we've done in the past where he's beaten Brooklyn and where we're in Charlotte. You know, it's just really giving him space. You got to put the right people around. But yes, we got what we wanted, Jack, and you know, we just weren't able to get the 2 free throws out of it.
Defensively, you see more of an effort thing?
I'm sorry, I'm getting old.
Defensively, you see more of an effort thing, or guys that are saying they weren't able to be in certain spots?
A little bit of both.
What exactly happened on the defensive glass tonight? I know you're missing Joel, and he's obviously different down, but it felt like they got a lot of plays that were just effort.
I agree, and when I go back and look at it, I hope you're wrong. I hope that it is an effort. Like, I hope that sometimes stuff happens. I hope there's way more of them than, you know, effort. And I'll tell you straight once I see it. But you are right. The bottom line is, you know, for them to have 15 offensive rebounds is far too many. It was the theme at halftime. I don't know how many they had in the second half, but it was the theme at halftime.
It seemed like they were running that pick and roll at the end of the game. Why do you think you guys were struggling with that so much?
You know, we had Mike in it mostly. We had Ben in it some, and they play cat. I mean, Jeremy's always been quite good at playing in that environment. And I think just that cat and mouse thing, you know, like the big comes up, they get behind you, the big stays back, you can get to the rim, and it's hard. Like, that is pretty much the NBA. It's how can you guard a middle pick and roll? And we were poor tonight.
Hey, Coach, one positive. You've said before you want Ben to quarterback the gym on offense. Did you feel like he was quarterbacking the gym tonight?
I think he did a good job tonight doing that. I do. I think he made some good passes. I think he got guys in a position where he knew we wanted them. You know, we beat up on some pick and roll stuff, just static middle pick and roll, where we were trying to pick on Trae Young or trying to pick on, you know, Jeremy Lin, just simple stuff where whoever's Jeremy's guard, and let him come instead of pick, you know, a screen on Jimmy, bait the switch and play. I thought he got us in that environment well.
Right, you were been happy with Furkan's improvements defensively.
Say that again.
Recently you said that you were happy with Furkan's improvements defensively, but tonight obviously was a struggle. You kind of pulled him out early to both of the stints.
I thought when I go back and I watch, as we do, the game in Washington, it was disturbing watching our bench guard, our young guys guard. And we have to get better, and opportunities for Jonah or Shake or Landry or Furkan. I mean, we're counting on them. Like, we play them. They're in rotations. That's our bench. And so defensively, it's easy for me to sit behind a microphone and tell a 20-year-old to go guard, you know, Bradley Beal. And it's hard to do. It takes time. And so there's got to be an element of patience from me, but it doesn't pivot me out of the fact that we had a hard time in Washington, and I saw bits of it tonight. You know, you got to give a bunch of credit to the kid from Maryland, Herta. I mean, wow. You know, like, he had a bounce. big three at the end to tie it up. But in general, like, I think that those young guys that I just mentioned, especially, we're going to try to grow them and do it with patience, but do it with a level of a sting where it's just NBA and it's not good enough right now. We need more,
Right.
and I believe it's in them.
Redick wasn't himself tonight. Is there something with the back still?
I don't know, Jack. I don't know. It is true. Like, you look at some of his, you just basically look at the percentage. He wasn't himself. I thought his looks were good. I thought he had a bounce, and I didn't feel like he looked sore. Perhaps some time off affected that. I don't know, but it was good to have him back. We needed it all. We just didn't get enough.
What's the message to the team after this one?
I'll give them the message tomorrow. You know, lots of times after games like this,